Welcome back, everyone. Ray Ferraro down at ice level. My name is James Cebulski. The EA Sports broadcast team is fired up to bring you this one here tonight. Puck drop moments away, and this is where we say welcome to the show, kid, for the rookie.
Oh, he's got to be so excited. I know I was scared, nervous, out of my mind with excitement that I was going to be an NHL player. I know he's got to be thinking that too.
Centers glide into position for the opening draw. The Leafs take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Pinned up along the boards. Oshawa's got the puck along the boards. Breakaway! What a stop by the goalie!
Yeah, he looked really confident. Out on top of the crease, followed the shooter and made the stop.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Puck goes off the glove. Grabs the puck in the corner. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Moves the puck to Muzzin. Toronto's got it along the wall. Nice poke check. Into the offensive end now. Takes the puck at the point. Here he is from the slot. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker. Tavares takes the puck. Toronto's across the blue line. Puts one on net and makes the save. And now it's grabbed by Marner. On target. The Generals gain control of the puck against the wall. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Muzzin's got the puck. Big time defensive play. Hammers the shot. What a stop. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Marois lugging the puck. Moves it to Kapanen. Moves the puck along the half wall. That's moved up ahead. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Hangs onto the puck. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Over the line they come. Hammers the shot and puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar. Getzlaf won the draw here in the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Getzlaf. Puck picked up by Getzlaf. Makes the save on the slapper. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Janssen's going to play it against the half wall. Great read to break up the play. They've got the defense outnumbered. Lets the wrister fly. Big time stop. Gets a blocker on it.
For all the new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and other collectibles.
Spets has won the faceoff. Scooped up along the wall by Aberg. He carries the puck up along the wing. Sends it in on the attack. Oshawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Rocks him. Here's a short pass to Janssen. Oshawa's got the puck in their own end. With possession along the wall. Denies him on the play. The Generals get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes the feed. Sundin swooping in on the attack. Scores!
Everything today is the focus on being quicker, but once in a while, you get to move into a slap shot, and he powders this past the goalie.
Oshawa's on the board here. They've got the opening goal of the game here late in the opening frame.
All you want after the first is to be even or ahead. They've done most of it. Now you have to finish the job.
They've got numbers. Puck grabbed by Mahovlich. Shot from the wall. Denies him. He got all of it. Riley's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick feed to Kerfoot. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Gobbles that puck up with his chest. And that closes the book on the first 20 minutes of this one. Just a lone goal is the difference so far as we conclude the first frame.
Your ticket stub from tonight's game and receive up to 10% off of your meal.
Second period still to come. We'll take a quick pause and be right back with more action. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Second period set to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
Oshawa's been really good so far. They're playing defense by being in the offensive zone. They have the majority of the shots and a one-goal lead.
Big-time stick save.
Save is good. Better yet, that rebound doesn't stay in front of the net. It's over to safety in the corner.
Riley's moving it ahead. And that goes off the face of the goaltender. Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Rips it from the blue line. Scores! He put it into his own net.
Oh, he looked like he had stopped it, and when he couldn't quite find it, he turns around and bangs it into his own net. That's a tough one.
Toronto's evened the score here in the second.
I've liked the way they've played this period. They've had pucks to the net, and they look like they've been pretty aggressive. They've now got the equalizer.
And off the save, that one goes into the crowd for a souvenir. Tavares wins possession in the defensive zone. Marner's got it into offensive territory. Takes a shot, denied by the goaltender. Still lots of time left in the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Comes up with the stop. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. The Generals scoop it up along the boards. Trying to get back on the attack now. Hyman's got it in the offensive zone. Takes it right in the chest. And the referee has blown his whistle, bringing a stop to the play. Getzlaf's won a big draw in their own end. Quick pass to Getzlaf. Takes it across the blue line, and that banks off a stick. Big time save with the blocker.
He was telling me this morning he worked on this in practice this week, making sure the puck goes to the corner and doesn't stay in the net.
And puts it wide of the cage.
Man, it tells you how close it can be. If that's 2 inches to the other side, it's off the post and in.
Oh, what a stop! Whistle blown as the puck is directed out into the crowd, and a souvenir for some lucky fan tonight. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. Morenz is quick on the draw. Too many bodies in the way. Grabbed along the boards by Howe. Comes up with the glove save. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck. Unloads a shot! And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Taken by Spezza. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Throws it in. Oshawa's gained possession along the boards. He got all of that one. Puck scooped up by Howe. And now it's grabbed. Out!
The Generals are still level, and they've had virtually no luck. That sounds like a clanging iron down there.
Cross-ice speed and a beauty. Strong defensive effort. Looks to pass it to Marner. Moves it quickly over to Spezza. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Dumps it in. The Generals gain possession along the wall. Gilmore's taking it from his own end. Hammers it on net. Makes the save. There's the end of period number 2. We are still tied at 1.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game. Stay warm and stylish here at the rink with a scarf tonight priced at just $10. Make sure to
don't go anywhere. Third period is coming up, and it's coming up next.
Scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry, the lines are moving.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. This one's still deadlocked as we are now underway here in the third. Drifts it and rips it. There's the go-ahead goal, and we have a new game.
Taking the lead now, you control it. You push the pace, you push the other guys back on their heels. You'd expect that. The team's leading goal scorer finishes another one.
Oshawa's breathing a bit easier now here, coming up with a big goal in this third period.
Their bench was pretty excited when that goal went into the net. Now they'll want to continue to be aggressive and don't let the opponent start to dictate the pace.
He scores! And I believe that's his first career goal.
You bet it is. And while he's not a player expected to score, it's still a pretty darn nice accomplishment for him to get. Now you just stop thinking about the first goal. Now you got another. That's 30 seconds apart.
That sure changes things here on the ice.
Yeah, the game has completely been turned upside down.
By number 8, Serge Savard.
Muzzin's got it across the line.
Time of the goal.
Finds some space in the corner. Shot comes up with the stop. Puck picked up by Belfour. And I think he's seen enough because he stops the play when covering up the puck.
Oh, guys are going to be bent over trying to gasp for breath. They'll be in favor of that move.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Generals now lead by 2. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Slides it diagonally to Lafleur. Pulverizing hit. He got all of that one.
That's going to feel tomorrow like he was in a car crash today.
That was a 9 on the Richter scale. Toronto's looking to break out. Along the half wall with the puck. Blocker save. Puck grabbed by Riley. Puts it on net. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Nearing the point. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Time for the official to pass down his sentence. Officials calling tripping here on this one.
This was the penalty I think when I took, I was most angry at myself because you're not trying to do it. And then all of a sudden you see the guy go down and you're just like, ah, man, here I go.
There's the result. Toronto's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they get another chance here. They've earned the power play. They haven't got anything on their power plays yet. Haven't had a lot of them, but here's a nice chance for them.
Here they come on the attack. Moves it to Barry. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Taken down, and the officials caught it. There's the whistle, preventing any sort of opportunity to set up with the extra attacker. Tripping is the call, and it's pretty cut and dry, it seems, Ray.
Well, it's like you're in position, then you're not. You reach out, you trip them up, and there's no way to get out of it now.
A huge opportunity for the power play unit here. A 5-on-3 as we get set to drop the puck.
Well, here's a key point in the game, a 5-on-3 power play. You don't get too many of these. You really want to cash in.
Gets it out of his own end.
8 minutes, 11 seconds.
Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And he gains the zone here. Here's a chance right in front. That's a solid hit. Picked up along the boards by Ben. Shot with the stop.
Wow, did the ice get small for him? There's nowhere to go, and he had to absorb this huge hit.
Oshawa's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. Spezza's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Takes a blast. He scores!
Well, they've been hoping that the extra work they've done on the power play would help them capitalize. They do a nice job there. Now that's just critical. You control the puck off the face-off, and before the penalty killers can really get set, you've worked the puck for a shot. This time it's in the net.
Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Hammers a shot. Oh, absolutely owns the crease tonight.
And by number 34, Austin Matthews. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 30
Past the midway mark of the frame. Toronto's still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. And momentum on their side as they... It's in! He scores! That's his first!
You didn't expect much offense from him, but man, this has taken a long time. Must feel great to get on the board. Control of the face-off by the offensive team allows them to snap it into position for the shot. The goalie's not set, and he gets beat on it.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
Scored by number 12, Mario Mario. Assisted by number 7, Alan Moore.
With some momentum driving towards the net, and that one's stopped.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
Right in the slot. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Here's an odd man rush. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Directs it on over to Tavares. Here's a short pass to Kapanen. And that's picked off. Taken by Morenz. Gets in front of it.
Really smooth stop here as he deflects this puck into the corner out of danger.
Feeds the cross-ice pass to Hyman. Moves it around along the half wall. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And look at that zip down the ice to wave off icing.
You've got to get past the hash marks to get it waved off. He does a good job.
Sellout game. The team would like to thank you for your continued overwhelming support.
The Generals aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Great timing to come up with the interception. Taken along the wall by Gretzky. Unleashes a cannon. Turns him away.
Outside of the Stanley Cup, then your favorite player's bobblehead. Be sure to check out our box office.
Here in the dying moments of this period, Oshawa's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Hammers it on net. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Puck scooped up by Getzlaf. Just wide.
Tough to generate a rebound even when the puck misses the net by that much.
Icing's the call. You know the coaching staff's not going to love that one.
Well, I can think of about 3 plays he could have made other than that one, but hey, that's the way it goes. Now you need your centerman to win a draw. Ooh, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. That is a freight train that went right over top of him.
The Generals lead it late in this third period. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Aberg's carrying it ahead. Oshawa's got the puck along the wall. The Generals have it from their own end. They desperately need a goal, and that goes off the post.
Oh, you don't get many chances like that. How's he miss it?
He scores! It's in, and I believe that's his first.
Congratulations, his first goal. I don't think anybody expects much offense from him, but it's still got to feel good. They'd really have to screw this up now, James, to lose. The empty netter should put it away.
Oshawa's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Tavares wins it in the dots.
Scored by number 28, Tony.
Shot along the wall. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Here's a blast. Scores. 3 is the magic number.
Man, that goalie is getting just torched down there. 3 in a row here. Oh, he can really shoot the puck, and he had enough time to tee that one up. He blows it right past the goaltender from the point.
The Generals are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Puck is dropped and play resumes.
Scored by number 7, Howie.
Steps into it, denies him with a save. Can't get it to go.
29,
Here's a blast, and he says no. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end.
Coming into this game, this team was really confident, so to suspect another win probably wasn't a stretch for them. They extend the streak.
Well, the way they're playing, it looks like that streak's not going to show an end anytime soon. In the meantime and in between time, he's Ray, I'm James. Good night.